Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world. And Baldur's Gate is ahead of us here in just a moment at the top of the hour, so we'll give it a few moments, and then we'll get this thing going. Just a few more minutes to allow people to get on board, and then we'll get this thing started. Nightmare, how you doing? Yeah, we might start off on a high note. Going back to the Druid Grove, where we actually accomplished something good for them. So it's going to be interesting to see how this grove looks compared to the last time we were here. So yeah, I think there's a good chance we start off on a good note. Hey Mike, how you doing? Glad you could drop in. So I'm glad I start my streams a little early today, because I don't know what happened to the game, but it had to validate all the files. And all of a sudden I'm going, what's going on? Then I looked up at the clock and said, okay, I think we have time. For some reason, the game had to validate all my files before it would start today. So I guess that happens. But I'm glad I didn't. This was not one of those start at the last minute, rushing in to find out and whatever. Oh, you're not work? Oh, cool. Surprise holidays are always kind of nice, huh? The holidays here where I live now are always a surprise to me. Run over to the market. Oh, it's closed? Oh, it's a holiday. Just random days sometimes, because I don't have a good awareness of all the Polish holidays yet. Yeah. It's got to suck when you're making all your plans and it ends up being a day off. Top of the hour. All right. Good. Thanks for the notification. 1 a.m. There's good customer service for you. All right, so here we are. We're on the map. We're near the Grove. We did the quick travel. I think it was at the end of last episode, and we're going to get going and get back into the Grove. It's been a while since we've been over here.
Is that blood?
Oops.
No, never mind.
I realized I want to have myself leading the way, so we'll get going down here. Yeah, an unexpected holiday is never a bad thing. Now we'll see what kind of a reception we're going to have inside the grove today. Oh, there's Halsin. He's right there.
A scout just reported.
Oh.
The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. We've
earned it. Well, you know what? I'm just going to say thank you, and I'll tell you why. Before we hit record, as the game loaded, it gave me a couple minutes to look at the team. And I had Gale learn 4 scrolls, and I spent some money to do that because one of them was that level 3 scroll that we could find. We were finally leveled up enough to be able to learn it. So I'll say thank you and take the reward just to make back some of the money I just spent before I hit record.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
It's quite a day for reunions. Halsin has returned too.
Yeah, I just saw him.
I expect he'll want to speak with you. As for us,
no armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Aha. Oh, we get to have a party. Okay. Let's go the No, I got some things here to do first. We'll see you there. So we updated our journal to... In fact, let's just peek in the journal. Oh, wow. Will got inspired because Folk Hero, Guardian of the Forgotten, we gained 25 XP from that inspiration, or he did. We're still looking for the cure. Priestess died. Well, that's where we left off there. Ask Goblin Priestess. That's all done. Rescue Druid Halsin. Well, he shouldn't be able to. Well, he already told us he can't help us. Not directly. We're embracing our potential. We completed Kaga. We defeated the goblins. And we have to I guess we have to celebrate our victory before we officially save the refugees. But it sounds positive. They sound quite confident all of a sudden. In fact, there seem to be a lot of people near the entrance today, where we didn't have it before. So yeah, we've got all our new things here. Let's see if there's anything else. No, we're good. All right, so let's talk to Halsin before I walk right by him and forget. But look, everybody's up here and out. Even the oxen, at least 2 of the hungry and the bored, but not the strange one or whatever it was. Let's go talk to Halsin.
What's up for discussion?
With the leadership dead, no attack will be mounted on the grove. I am in your debt, my friend. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Oh yeah, Wrath down in the thing by Nettie down there. So, what about my problem? I need to get to the Moonrise Towers, apparently.
Soon. First, I must set matters to rights in the grove. And you should celebrate your victory. After being dormant for so long, your infection is unlikely to produce new symptoms spontaneously. Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Tomorrow morning. The cameraman thought he'd go for the dramatic or the artsy effect of shooting through the leaves of the tree. All right. Well, we'll catch you at the party, Halsin.
Stay near the center of the group, all right?
Let's just talk to a few random people and see what they have to say.
That's it. We can head to the city. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to start my life again.
Yes.
Oh, is it that kind of a party, Mike? Everybody seems quite happy, I must admit.
Eldrell didn't want us. And those druids sure as hell didn't either. But you risked your life for us.
Yeah, there's going to be a party where people are quite grateful for us.
Yes, you are. Now, stop squirming.
We're not in the clear yet. Keep sharp until we...
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
Yep.
If
Was
there's
this?
fighting,
Oh, this was the
and you do not
couple.
stop.
This was the couple that we were going to meet in the city somewhere. Here's the kids. They're up out of their cave.
I'll kiss you when you...
Yeah, Maul was the leader. Let's see what Maul has to say.
I'm your LWOTC.
Yes, you are.
You do good work. If you can handle more than goblins, might be I'll have use of you in Baldur's Gate.
Aha. Well, I don't have the idol you were after, and I'm not going to get it because that would not be a positively good thing for me to do. So we're going to leave the idol where it is. Let's just let them know we're not going to do that. Or should I just leave and let it dangle out there that we never got him the idol? It just, don't you just get the feeling that something horrid's going to happen to them? It really... They're the only ones that have been excited about Baldur's Gate all along in this grove. And it's like, oh, it just seems like something bad's going to happen to them. Poor young couple. I'm not going to mention the idol. We'll just leave it.
You
Right.
are. Now,
All of our
stop
taking stashed away for
squirming.
the journey?
And there's nothing really to look at again up there. So let's just go further in.
Let's be sure.
Talk to one or two more people. I don't know if I really recognize any of these. Oh, here's the couple with the kid. Yeah, Arabella.
Don't I know it? But there's 2 more boxes after this one.
We didn't die today. Tomorrow, perhaps, but not today. Thanks to you.
See, and nothing will happen to them because they have that kind of an attitude, you know. We might die tomorrow, but today we're good. In fact, all these crates that are now here are, see, the ones that were already there, but all the new crates, I apparently, they're not red. I can look in all of them. So let's see what else we can find. Because if we can find anything, we got a trader right down here, and we can trade some stuff away as we go down the hill real quick and make a little more money. Oh heck! Since we're so close to trading, I'll grab rags. I'll grab anything to make a buck. Doesn't have to even be shiny today. I'll just grab it and we'll sell
If
it.
there's fighting, you run, and you do not stop for anything.
Sandals, you know, let these people walk to Baldur's Gate barefoot. I'm gonna sell it. Rotten eggs, heck yeah. I mean, won't have to carry them around for very long, so I'm grabbing anything I can find in these trunks. Oh, a couple heavy chests. Maybe there's something better in the heavy chests. I can't believe none of this is red. Look at that, a silk gland. That's good stuff. Yeah, arrow of lightning. Good stuff. Few more coin. Oh, really? I can sell barrels too? I didn't know that. I won't go that far. I don't want them to totally notice that everything they're bringing up here to load onto the wagon is missing. Oh yeah, we had these jokers we've talked to before. Mr. Full of Himself rolling here. Let's see what these guys have to say.
Glad to see some goblin blood spilled for a change. Sick of running from those rats.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Oh yes, we fortunately did not need your masterwork, Roland. Fortunately, not
It was you,
today.
right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you were a good one.
Yeah, okay. I think we talked to everybody. Let's lighten our load down here with Aaron. Aaron.
So it's true.
Oh,
You
he's
scattered the
Araron.
goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
I was thinking he was Aaron, but it's Araron. Anyway, I'm just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
All right, so guess what? I want to trade. Even if you don't have anything good, I want to sell.
Of course.
I hope you have some cash. Okay, he has 639, so I think we'll be fine. And he probably doesn't have really anything new, so I'll just do a quick check. Quick check. Yeah. I love that skit so much. The first, well, it's old now, so but actually a place in Kentucky, restaurant / bar where I used to sing karaoke. The main guy that hosted the place, greeted people and whatnot at the restaurant. His name was Aaron, so yeah, it was kind of fun. Everybody had fun every time he went up to sing. They introduced him as Aaron, so it was. It's a funny skit if nobody's ever seen that or knows what I'm referencing. Google Aaron and whatnot. So I don't think any of these. I don't think I really need to buy any of these. They're not overly impressing me per se. So. The gloves of missile snaring. Now that was one that I had thought about grabbing back when, and I might let's barter before we trade just for those gloves. And we'll do that. They're not that expensive, are they? $448. Okay, we can come up with $448. And this will lighten my load tremendously. A regular leather helmet I can get rid of. A regular Constitution helmet. That hat we just picked up out of the chest. Yeah, all that kind of stuff we can get rid of. And we're already over 100. So let's just start dropping, selling everything else that's worth selling. Now we've got to keep Minthara's at ease closed, but we'll sell that freaking rag. And the hammer and whatnot, so I can get those special gloves. We're not selling the ball. We want to be able to call our dog when we need him. Don't I have more stuff to sell? I could have sworn I had more stuff that I needed to sell. Well, maybe I don't have as much as I needed to sell. Let's go. Whoops. I don't want to reset my offer. So, oh wait, there's those rotten eggs. Let's go double check. Now I got 2 alchemy pouches. I've got 2 camp supply sacks. Where am I picking up all this extra stuff? I don't need a gilded chest. I really don't need that anymore. And I got an extra backpack, so what the hey? Let's get rid of the extra pouch. I probably took it from somebody else in the party that's back at camp, and they're gonna not have one or something like that. There's gotta be. So I guess I thought I had more stuff than I really did. Dude, whatever. I could have sworn I had more stuff. Well, let's just make up the difference with cash. Let's just put that in there. 63, 85 short. Oh, I don't remember always saying that. 85 short. Let's pick 85. Did I always say that down there and I just never noticed? Now we got the gloves I wanted. Okay. And I got a 7% discount. How about that? Let's just make sure everybody else might not have stuff to sell. That's a heroism, so it's got magic in it. We probably should keep his padded armor. That's uncommonly light armor. Oh, okay, down there. That's even quicker than what I just did. So I don't really have anything to sell on you. So we'll just go. Maybe I don't have as much to sell as I might have thought here. Maybe I just don't.
Hey, good looking.
No, we're good to go. Okay, we didn't have to spend much time here.
Keep balance.
But I got those special gloves, and let's see if Gale, what do you have on now? Ah, this is the one that gives you, but you're carrying a shield, so we don't need to wear those right now. We'll keep those for you for when we decide we don't want you to have that shield. But for now, we're going to have you snare. If I can find out where those gloves are. Here we go. Is that them? That's gloves of heroism. Here, let's sort our stuff. So it puts all the gloves together. Missile snaring, there they are. And now we got them there. Okay. So let's go back down to the grove. Oh, there's that one oxen. We don't need to talk to the strange one. He didn't really say much to us last time. We'll just pass him by. I want to get down there, and there's supposed to be a reward for us, according to Halsin. So I would like to get another reward. Oh, that's good to know. So I don't have the character themselves doesn't have to have it. You can access the common pool. There's the idol that I could snitch if I felt like, getting someone to hide and sneak up there. But, we aren't that kind of person. Let's talk to this person before we go in the stone door.
I wasn't sure about you at first. Thought you might be trouble. I was very wrong.
She was the first one we met trying to get into the grove. Oh, and I want to talk to the one that I know will like us over here.
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
Yes, I'm glad. I was able to bring him back for you.
You're testing my patience.
Yeah, it'll give me impetus to try and come back and do a playthrough where I'm not I'm not a paladin trying to be good, that kind of a thing. To see some of the less, so I cannot be so good and do these things and steal these things, and it doesn't have to even be a total dark urge kind of a playthrough. I can just be a little on the not so good side. Oh, there he is. Oh, it still looks awful down here. Hasn't changed. You think, Wrath, you might have cleaned things up by now. Wrath? What you been doing all this time since we've been gone?
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days.
Oh, that's a much nicer
reward. I cannot
reward.
imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Yeah, well, think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe. There you go.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I?
There you go.
Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library.
Oh, I know
when the
where.
wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
It's in that room past Nettie. I remember checking that out and looking at that. And we got the Rune of the Wolf. So it'll give us a chance to say hello to Nettie. Oh, the exhausted bird is getting better. Remember, it was just laying down on the table before.
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
Of course, it's my duty. Yeah, I'll go all cleric this time. Of course, it's my duty to help those in need.
And bloody hells, did we need it. But here, to mend any hurts.
Oh. Any hurts, or is it?
This place.
Or is it just some token little something or other? A pouch. Okay, so we get a mugwort and some camp supplies. Okay, well, you know. Thank you, Nettie. That was sweet of you. Oh, I want to go. So the bird keeps flying around. Where is Karlach? Let's see if the bird is able to talk to us now. Well, I guess we have to...
Wing's still a little stiff, but I'm getting stronger.
Oh, that's nice to see somebody getting better. There's the hole. All the others have runes in them. So let's go see about placing our rune in the empty... Well, no, let me... I'm the one with the rune. Let me do it.
But no rune.
Yeah, well, that's because I have it, Karlach. Oh. So empty socket. Oh, so I must have to put the rune here, huh? If I could only find the rune. Oh no, it makes me look for it. I wish I could just click there and it would take it from my inventory, but now I gotta look for the freaking rune. Something's... There it is. Ah, it was right in the middle of everything. Okay, let's get out of this. Let's combine it. Hey, Mikai. How you doing? It's good to see a new face in here saying hello. That makes me excited in there. You just made my day. Michał. I think I said it wrong, but the first time, but there you go. Rune of the Wolf, we got it. It's in there. Yeah, so I think we just got to press all these because they all will light up now.
Better not be cursed.
Yep, they're all... Oh, there we go. I guess we can go down the steps, eh? Yeah, there we go. Spiral staircase. So it brings us down. So we got a bunch of crates to check. Let's just start checking. You know me. I'm all for finding something shiny in here. Oh, you finished it for the first time. How cool. Yeah, I have a feeling it'll feel strange for me too after doing one that's all good right now. But talk to Mike if you want to hear things about how to play it evil. Mike Munoz in the chat room here he's doing his own evil playthrough right now, so he may have a few tips for you. Okay, so what do we get here? A robe of summer. Aha! So if we get somewhere that's particularly cold, it will help us resist the coldness. And good, I needed some more coin. I think total dark urge, total evil, total bad that's tough because, you know, for so many of us it's a little bit against our nature. So sometimes it would make me wince, I think, sometimes to have to make some of those evil decisions. Okay, so there's not so much in these vases. They're usually... The vases usually are the less interesting. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're finding some good stuff again. And secret societies of the Sword Coast. Let's read this one and learn something about secret societies. The Harpers, that's the most well-known of the Sword Coast's cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power. But if that is so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why indeed? Because knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. And then the Shadow Druids we met earlier with Kaga weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the selfsame question and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. And then Order of Clerd, these two I'm not so familiar with. The least, oh, no wonder, because it's the least known and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched is the Order of Clerd. My sources tell me this shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. And then the Dark Justiciars, I don't know the right way. I shudder even to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shar. Oh, is that what Shadowheart is kind of? Doesn't she worship Shar? Okay. Alrighty. Well, I'm glad I had somebody here to talk evil plays with you because I have not played evil. And I'm glad, Mike. Is there anything in this little... Oh, wait. What's... Is there something down here? Is there a way to get down here? No, it doesn't let me move over there any closer. So it's just into the depths, and I don't really need to go any further down there. I mean, we've seen the Underdark, and we know it's down there. I don't need to try killing myself falling down into there. Okay, and then that's the door out. And then I noticed when we were in here pressing these things, this side door to that underground little cave where we had a battle way back when is now open. And it's still full of poison. All right, so I don't know if there's anything left here to do. You know, we might as well, if I can't think of anything to look at in this grove, I think we've talked to everybody we probably got to talk to, since I'm not going to take the... You know, I'm not going to take the glowing shrine over here, the Idol of Sylvanas. So, I guess we could just walk around here, make sure... Yeah, there's nothing else really that we have to do. Is there anything down on that beach? Did we go down there? Oh, yeah. Oh, a bear is down there. Yeah, but I'm not hitting the Alt key. Nothing seems down there. I'm not going to spend time going down there now. We've pretty much been through here. So, I guess... We'll just do our long rest and find out what this party is all about tonight. Mike seems very excited about the potentials of this party. So maybe we should take a look. Now we have some more elithids. So before we do that, let's kind of peek in here. We got 3 tadpoles available. We don't need to use them all ourselves, by the way. So I just want to read a few more things while we potentially can. See if I want to pick anything. Anything just stands out. Once per turn, you make an attack roll. The attack reduces that target's corresponding ability by 1. The ability that is reduced is the same as the one used to make the attack roll. Okay, so if it's a strength attack, their strength is reduced, and so on. And yeah, we can't get to these outer rolls unless we pick some of the inner choices. So yeah, we'll come back. I'll probably look at those and read a lot of those more closely in between. And you know what? Let's. I mean, I got to heal. We got a short rest left, but we want to go party. So yeah, let's go party. And I don't really see a lot of people here, so I guess we're early. I assume maybe everybody will show up later for the party. No early arrivals. We're the awkward early arrivals is what we are. And nobody has a current exclamation point above them. Yeah, nobody's here yet. They heard about the kind of parties I throw. And they're waiting for others to arrive first, so they don't have to be the only ones around with me there. Okay. Let's just go to the nighttime and see if things change. Or am I too early for the party? Am I too early for my own party? There we go. Now we got people. There's a tiefling or two. And I don't know what Karlach was doing just then, but, you know, it's a party, so I won't question. Astarion wants to talk. It looks like he's reading that book again, so we might as well start with him.
I want to have a word.
You know, I never pictured myself as a hero. Never thought I'd be the one they'd toast for saving so many lives. And now that I'm here, I hate it. This is awful.
The wine is not fine enough out in the countryside for Astarion. Really, saving lives is awful? Hey, you did a good thing. Suck it up and enjoy yourself, or it's not that bad. Think of all the goblins you killed. Yeah, which way would he take it? Yeah. No, I'm just going to say, hey, suck it up and enjoy yourselves.
Enjoy myself? There's a worm in my brain. I'm surrounded by idiots, and all I've got to drink is wine that tastes like vinegar.
Yeah, the good old vinegary wine. The favorite kind. I'm going to take his bottle and try this wine. Taste the vinegar.
It's a heavy, rich red. Dry and sharp.
See what I mean? Awful. All I want is a little fun. Is that so much to ask?
Yeah, is that so much that way? Yeah, and what is your idea of a little fun? Oh, now, yeah, I see how this. I see why Mike likes this party. Is everybody I talk to going to have these options here when we talk about fun? Yeah. Knowing you, it probably is. But yeah, what's your idea of quote unquote a little fun?
By the hells. Sex, my dear. A night of passion. Not with you. Just with you. I mean, Can you imagine? No.
Oh, no.
Anyway, don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have someone else to sniff around.
That was awesome. Thank you, Astarion. How's the little party lady herself?
Dothraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
Oh.
I smell their blood on you still. I smell your sweat. I mean to taste it.
Holy smokes! Mike! You didn't warn me about this party, did you now? Are you asking? Are you asking? Yeah, I want to be clear. You just talked about killing and battle and blood all over me and sweat. Are you asking for sex? Oh.
Sex. A night such as this calls for flesh to feast on. And I have chosen the sweetest.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll come back next time around, eh?
You know the fortune of my company. Another fortune yet stands before you. A warrior's flesh, rarely tasted. Think if you must. The chance will pass come light of day.
Oh my god, this really is...
And fierce. That's more like it.
So far, I'm 2 for 2, although he's the one that spurned me, not that I was aggressively going after him at that moment. Oh, what's... Zevlor? Don't tell me Zevlor's gonna come on to me. I guess he has nothing to say at all. Halsin, hello? Does anybody at the party have something to say to me? So I guess the tieflings don't have anything to say to me right now. So let's see what Halsin has to say.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
I was hoping we could discuss it tonight. I thought you might care to have a drink with me. Yeah, there's other things we could... Yeah, there we go. There's the line. There's other things we could do besides talking now. Or take your own advice. Why don't you go on? Mingle a little. No, but Leia, I thought we'd just have a drink and talk. Maybe I get you to talk before tomorrow morning.
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
Uh-huh. I failed to see the problem with that. Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do then. We'll talk another time. Well, I'm going to stay on his good side, and, I'll just say, hey, I failed to see the problem.
Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
Okay, so we'll continue our talk then.
Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Someone got Mihaw's attention. Oh, this game cracks me up. Will Alfira talk to me? No, that looks like none of the tieflings are in a talkative mood. Of course, they have yellow circles around them. Let's see if we can talk to Gale.
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Yeah, sounds fun. Oh, we know who he's talking about, no. Are you talking about your cat? No, he's referring to that love of his.
By a Gerorn's lost nose! No! I speak of Tara, my
Yes.
Tressin, assistant, my constant companion through all the ills and tribulations my hubris has thrust upon me. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
Aha. Yeah, so what is Tara, or let's just, yeah, she must be smart, very smart to have been able to figure that out, first of all.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. There's a steeliness in you, an unwavering tenacity, even in the face of, to be frank, quite dire odds. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction. But I would never ask her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
I hope. Bad luck on that front. I'm actually a nymph in disguise. So I remind you of your pet. How romantic. You don't have... yeah, it's kind of weird. You don't have any friends for Mr. Outgoing here?
Sadly not. If I'm being entirely honest, my social circle is rather small. More of a dot. Or a pinhead. I've got acquaintances, certainly. Plenty of colleagues. Friends? Those are precious indeed. I hope, though we've only known each other for a short time, I might be able to count you among that number.
Yeah, well, of course. Friends with the mighty Gale of Waterdeep? I'd be honored.
Wine is to wit, as meat is to... oh, I can't bloody remember it. There I go then, proving your point. Perhaps we'd better leave it at that. My eloquent tongue isn't worthy of your ear at present. Go, indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Oh, I feel like I let him down with our conversation. Will any tiefling please talk to me? Are you all giving me the cold shoulder, tieflings? Even, oh, now Roland has to. Even Roland will talk, won't he? He talks himself up like crazy. Okay, I guess I'll talk to the last of the characters that we got down here. And by the way, where was Will?
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. And with such lovely company.
Yeah, I'll go talk to Withers again.
With you, and just lately, I feel like I can remember what it's like to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I imagine there weren't a lot of chances for a do-goodery in Avernus.
I tried in the beginning. Blew up in my face spectacularly. Lesson learned. Never try to befriend a devil, cambion, or imp. Orphans are good for a drink and joke, but you can't turn your back on them. But hey, enough about that. That's history now. I want to think about the future. The one nice thing about being trapped in the inexorable grind of time is you've always got something to look forward to.
Yeah, maybe what I'll do is if it is a bug and they normally talk, what I'll do is I'll talk to the main characters and then maybe I'll do a quick reload to see if that undoes it or something. Otherwise, that'll be a big disappointment not being able to talk to the tieflings. I thought that sounded really strange that they wouldn't talk to me or they wouldn't make it so they can talk to me. Yeah, we'll just say I'm looking forward to spending more time with you.
I don't think I've ever looked
Oh,
forward
yeah,
to
well,
anything as
okay.
much.
I can't
You better
even
go
be
and
nice
enjoy
and
the
she's gonna...
party before I do something I'll regret. I like you unburnt, after all.
There you go.
Bye, soldier.
Don't get jealous. Don't get jealous, Mike. Don't get jealous out there. I'm messing around with your Karlach, so don't get jealous. And then quiet old Shadowheart over here.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees?
Exactly right. Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove. Yet we came through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Not so odd. We did the right thing.
That's more easily said by some than others.
Yes. The
But
Shar
nobody's
worshipper.
here to debate right from wrong. Share a bottle with me?
Yeah, I'd be glad
We
to.
should wait a little while. Until the others have drifted off.
You know, I thought we'd just have a glass of wine, not other things. Everybody has one thing on their mind.
As you like. Try not to tire yourself out too much.
All right. Let's go just see if Withers is in a party frame of mind tonight.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
Oh, you're always...
Or mayhaps a resurrection?
Withers is always working. Withers is always on the job. So, no thanks. We're not going to deal with that right now. We'll get back to you. Come on, Ikaron. Talk to me, talk to me. Yeah, I'm gonna go see. And the other thing I noticed, where's
Defender
Will?
of the people.
Oh, he's way over here. Well, now that I know where he is, let's go talk to Will.
Already feeling better.
Mike, I love your perspective. I love it.
I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Oh, I did. Of course I noticed. You weren't at your little tent.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Hey, come on. You don't end... You don't unsettle me, and you know
If
that.
only half the world had half the heart you do. But off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
Okay, well, I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Sometime alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still, it's a night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Okay.
These boots have seen everything.
Where's the poocher? Where is the little pooch? In fact, Karlak, why don't we have you, since you can?
Thanks.
See if Scratch has anything to say. Is he liking all the people around here?
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
Oh, good. Even he's enjoying himself. Can somebody else talk to them? Or is it just me?
Something like goblin swarm.
Well, I hope you guys... What do you guys think? I'm locked out. Yeah, everybody. Well, Withers seemed all business today, but I feel like I want to talk to a tiefling or two because, you know... I mean, even Maul probably won't talk to me.
Let's get going. Swift as my feet can carry me.
And if he doesn't, I want to go. I may just do a quick reload and see if that resets my ability to talk to everybody. Because I was our one new guest viewer that chatted with us there, Mihao. He said that should be a thing. So let's do it. I think I'll just pull a save and do a quick reboot of the game and go from there. So I'll be right back. Everybody hang in there. I'll do it as fast as I can. Yeah, I'll try a load. I'll just try a straight load first. And then if I have to, I'll quit the game and come right back. Yeah, and it even shows the talk symbols that they should be able to talk to me. They're just not registering for whatever reason that is. So let's go see. Are you all talking to me now, Zevlor? No. Oh, well that kind of stinks. Are you okay for me to do one more, shut the game down and go back in? That's what I'm going to do real quick here, so everybody just hang in there. Yeah, for anybody who hasn't seen the loading screens or played the game on your own, you get to see it all now. Woohoo! Yeah, I hope I don't have to reload before, because that's way back where we started. And I don't want to lose out on all that. Because I don't think there's an autosave before the camp. We'll find out. We'll find out. I don't think there's a save. I think the only two saves are where we started and then the camp. But I'll double check in case there was an autosave I'm not aware of. Now, wilderness is where we started, and the campsite is where we are. So, unless I'm missing something, where would I go for an autosave? Is there a different file? Oh, right here, campsite. But those are old. Usually the campsite autosaves, they happen after you go to bed. So there's plenty of autosaves that have been happening, but none since or between the point we started and now. So I'll just do the campsite. It may still be bugged. No, Mike, those campsites are earlier days. Those are prior days. How would loading them help anything? Not that this should too if it's a bugged save, mind you. Yeah, it's a prior day, Mike. It's a prior day. I'll show you. Well, it doesn't say a day, but it's prior to this camp. I mean, it's the prior campsite. Wilderness is where we started it, and that's, you know, hours-wise, this is a long time ago. Between 40 hours and 42, we're at the 45th hour. So those autosaves aren't going to do anything for us. Sorry about everybody. Thanks for your patience on this. But, Mike, I really don't think this is going to change anything. It doesn't make sense to me that this would change anything. Oh, click, not load. Oh, thank you. Well, I clicked on it, then I loaded it. We're going to be in a camp in a whole nother day, though, so I don't know that this will really do anything for us. So it looks like we may have to miss out on tiefling conversations on this one. I hope there was nothing critical that we missed. See, I'm still underground. I'm somewhere in the goblin camp on this one, so we'll just go back to where we were, and we'll just have to deal with it, because I'm not going to go through and replay the whole, a whole hour's worth of what we've done already. Yeah, it's earlier than tonight. So unfortunately, we'll just have to put up with that and miss any cute and clever things that they say. I hope. Yeah, it'll autosave after. It always autosaves after you go to bed. That's about the time, after you wake up from going to bed. I think that's when it at the beginning of the next day.
This might be fine talking.
We got it to work.
I'm feeling inspired. Thinking of writing my next song about you. But I need an angle. Any ideas?
So here we go. I do get to talk to them. I got a if they don't talk automatically, I can right-click on them and just press talk to talk to them. So that's cool. I'm glad we didn't give up. So, well, how about Courage? Classic song material. I like this one. Have you seen this body? It would be a crime not to sing about it. Oh. Yeah, we'll go with the how about Courage? Classic.
Fitting. You're braver than half this camp combined. That deserves to be remembered.
All right. Now that we know how to talk to them, let's see if it'll click in. Now that we finally talked to one, will it start automatically? No. We'll just do it this way.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
All right. Now we can talk to them.
Very well.
You came through for us. That's a change from most adults I know.
Indeed. Now you owe me. No. That sounded dangerously close to a compliment. Yeah, we'll go with this one.
And that sounds like the wine drowning your wits. Go on, enjoy yourself. I've squirreled away a few extra bottles. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
A crafty little kid. You gotta like this son of a gun. You gotta like him. Let's see. Yeah, let's come back over here.
Never wanted the easy path.
Have you seducted everybody? It sounds like you've seducted everybody who's possible to be seducted, or at least tried, Mike, is what it sounds like.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
I guess the wine goes to the heads of some of them quicker than others.
I need to dance. No. No, I need to lie down.
Oh, I'm glad we could talk to them. Get a little humor going before we get out battling things.
Have you no respect for adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Who else do we got around here? There's not too many more we have to talk to.
Let's look for our own place.
Looks like we got someone here.
They'll hire you on the spot.
There's nothing more.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
We survived. That's always worth celebrating, yeah? Or do I use my charisma, which I don't really have, because I picked up wisdom instead. So yeah, we survived. That's
not everyone. We lost people, and it's like they don't even care. But I care. And I won't drink myself into a stupor to change that.
Aha.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Very good. Well, that was good. I enjoyed talking to everybody at this party, but you know, I think it's time to call it a night and move on with our adventure.
Let's see.
Let's just make sure none of the good things are selected that we know of, and then see what else we have to add. We're down to 72. Oh, take that out. All right, let's throw that back in. We're up to 77. I need something that's worth 3. Did I not see something worth 3 a little while ago? That's 4. That's 7. I guess 4. 4's fine. 4 will work. Yeah, it's a party. Let's celebrate with the pig's head tonight.
We should go down. The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, Mike. There you go. Will I make you jealous if I spend the night thinking of Karlach?
With a profane flush of arousal, you realize she may well be doing the same.
Oh man. This is not like every other game you play, you know?
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
Yes, yes, yes.
It may be some time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could.
Good.
I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated. The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
To Moonrise Towers, then. May the sun and stars guide us.
So, I'd better make haste, or I was expecting more from you than a lead toward some distant dangerous prospect. Yeah, that's it? Just go to this place? I mean, I thought you had more to... You basically told us this much in the goblin camp.
What? Were you expecting a spell? A potion?
Well...
Or perhaps you thought I'd conduct a cack-handed operation on you right here? I won't be held accountable just because you're naive enough to expect easy answers. Now, allow me to continue.
Oh,
to get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
This doesn't sound like a nice place. How about what do you suggest?
You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the shadow curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined temple of
Yes, we
Selûne.
know of that.
It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers. Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
All right, so we did find that entrance. Yeah, I never thought I'd say this, but it sounds like the Underdark is a safer route.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
Aha, okay. Well, yeah, what about the growth?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Is she going to do better than your last your last choice, Kaga?
Wrath has promise, but he has a ways to go yet. He wasn't able to stop Korga by himself. The Grove needs experience and a strong hand. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
All right, so, yeah, sounds shrewd. Or won't this cause resentment? Or sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. Yeah, we'll just say very shrewd of you.
Contrary to how some think of us, we druids can play politics when necessary. Now, we've quite the journey ahead. Best get started.
All right, so we have finished saving the refugees. So really, before we get started, everybody, now we've saved all that. We've completed a number of quests here. It seems to me that we should. Oh, it shows me the camp. It doesn't show me. I guess I have to leave camp to get. Uh-oh! I just transported us all there. Actually, this was what I was wont to do, everybody. Now I'm in the Underdark too. Oh, there's the other part of the Underdark we went to with the others. I wanted to be on the surface, so let me get back on the surface because we have choices to make here. We definitely have choices to make. So let me come over so I can get the above ground map so we can make some choices. How about that? Okay, now let's look at the map on ground. Here we go. So we have, I don't know why I picked the up here to go. So we have some choices. We have the wetlands down here and the hag that we can go deal with. We also, as we know, in the goblin camp, we had, and here's the Githyanki mountain pass, but then we have to deal with the shadow, whatchamacallits. And then here we can go underground here. Actually, we can go underground here too, or we can take, yeah, the Risen Road is what takes us to the Githyanki way. So we kind of have three direct choices right now, and I just wanted to give anybody that has an opinion, if you want to throw it out there, would you like to go see the hag and see what she's all about? We've met her once, but we haven't really dealt with her beyond that. Or we just head right back to where I started to put us at the Underdark, where we found a waypoint, and we just start messing around underground. That's those are the three choices ahead of us. So Goblin Camp or Hag. We'll see if anybody else has a strong preference to deal with the Hag. Otherwise, or the Underdark. It's one of the two so far, based on the single vote. You couldn't even give me a conclusive vote, Mike. Anyone, Bueller. It's tougher and huge. Oh, the hag isn't tough? I always thought the hag was tough. I've always shied away from her because I thought she was too tough. Hag then? Oh, because I just said I've never dealt with the hag before, so you want to see me have some fun with the hag? Is that what you're trying to tell me here? You want to get my first reactions to dealing with the hag? Well, you'll either get my first reactions to the Underdark or the hag, whatever you want. And if I go to the wetlands, the closest place for us to fast travel is the Blighted Village. So I guess we're headed to the Blighted Village. Well, we still got scattered goblins hanging around out here. All right, we're all here. You know, the one thing I didn't do before we left. Will, let's get you and get the pack to the blade going. So you're holding the rapier. There it is. So we got your pack to the blade going. I don't see the little dot. Isn't there usually a little dot on your weapon? So I'm doing something wrong. Could have sworn it showed, doesn't it show some little mark on your weapon to show that we have the pack going? Maybe I'm mistaken. Karlak, let's get you available to talk to animals real quick. Okay. Well, from what I understand, the hag comes with her own challenges. So we'll see what we think and how we hold up against the hag.
Defender of the people.
But I don't see that little like dot on the weapon when I do the pack to the blade. Doesn't it usually get marked on the weapon somehow? Don't I usually get some kind of confirmation on the weapon? And Gale. Don't I have somebody that can do a spell?
Where am I needed?
No, I guess not.
What to do?
Technically, I can do this on me now. Oh, bind weapon? I could have sworn that's the one I was doing. Oh, pack to the blade. No. Oh, yeah, you're right. Bind the packed weapon. There we go. There, now we got it. Thank you. I get those reversed all the time, and I don't know why, but I do.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Okay, let's keep going. Or let's get going.
Moving ahead.
What is this icon? It's new. Vow of Enmity. So gain advantage on attack rolls against an enemy. It's a bonus action. Oh, that sounds kind of cool. Oh yeah, I don't want to have those covered up in a fight. So we've also got Bane, which can be helpful to up to 3 creatures receive a penalty to their attack rolls and saving throws. That can come in handy. It's a level 1 spell, of which I have 4. That could be a very important one with a room full of enemies. Okay. We need to head down the hillside somewhere. Where is the swamp from here? Oh, it's back this way. I see it down there. Yeah, the sunlit wetlands. And last time we were down here, we got to be careful in the water. Because there were some things. In fact, let's see. Do we have... Yeah, that gives us a little promontory to overlook. Oh, wait. We have things over here. Why are they just laying on the ground? Well, we'll take the mugwort.
I had a bag of holding.
Okay. Oh, yeah, this padlock here. Then I can move all the small stuff around, you're saying? All right, last time we stepped foot in the water. Oh, there's a sheep. Karlach, we're going to need your help. Uh-oh, what are we... There's traps. That's a trap there. So everybody follow me very, very carefully. And we survived the first crossing. So we're not in the swamp on this side now. We're actually out of the water. Oh, there's multiple sheep over here. Karlach, we need your services.
Attention! Here.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Tell me about this place, sheep.
Curious. Despite your magic, the creature doesn't understand you.
I don't think it's a sheep. I'm pretty sure that's not a sheep.
The sheep stares at you with unsettling malice.
All right, let's do animal handling. Uh-oh. What's it gonna do? Bite me now? Well, I need to use an inspiration anyway. So we can gain more. Okay. We were not meant to figure this out. So we will give up on this. Sheep who does not appear to be...
Wheezing, the sheep backs away.
Can we try with another sheep? And see if it is the same, have the same weirdness. This has got me concerned. He's like speaking a word of human in between his ba's. Ba, ba. So this is where we were before, over on this side. Where are we past that point where we were before? Where we went to deal with Kaga. Now we have a dead body, what looks like a dead body over here. And we have these two sheep. Okay, we have even more sheep.
Guess they didn't find their sis.
Are you ready?
There is something wrong with these sheep, and I feel like I want to know what is going on with these sheep. Yeah, well, and it doesn't look like I'm going to be so lucky. let's go carefully through this water, because last time we walked through water, and there doesn't seem to be any way around it. We ran into traps. No failed perception yet. And we discovered a waypoint over here. Okay, so we seem to be okay. Let's check Demir. Let's check Joel. Now, are these the two guys whose sister was kidnapped? Yeah, what we're doing, Douglas, all this week is I'm starting an hour later than normal just to see how it suits me and then how it suits you guys. So that's why we're on a little later than normal tonight. So we actually have a half hour to go for our normal time. How about that? So dear Joel and Demir, don't get mad. I mean it. I'm only leaving this note so you don't panic and do something stupid. I'm going to the Hag. Okay, so these are the brothers, and they're dead. They angrily went after the Hag and died, apparently. So yeah, let's click the waypoint so we can have that here. There's a riverside tea house. The sunlit wetlands. So this is the name of this is the Riverside Tea House in the sunlit wetlands. Okay. And is there something over here we want to walk towards? There seems to be a dead end over here. But you know, sometimes when I see a dead end, I try to walk by because there might be a buried treasure in those areas. We found weirder things, stranger things. And we'll know we found it if we fail a perception check. There, I'm learning this game, aren't I? I am learning this game.
What now?
I had a feeling there'd be. Yeah, I hope the sheep weren't what did it, and they're going to do it to us as soon as we turn our back. So, actually, some good value on these things, and I don't even know what this is. A Heartlight Bomb. So whatever a Heartlight Bomb does. And then we'll just come back here and loop around. And we didn't find anything up on this little mountaintop. But something's wrong with those sheep, and I'd love to figure it out. But we kind of went off this way before. Not totally, so why don't we just check it out and get rid of that black patch on the map up here. Up.
Watch yourself.
Okay. We're still in the area where we don't want to walk in the water. Walking in the water is safe. Okay, so we got rid of the black patch, and we've seen everything we need to see over here. I just want to make sure there was nothing to find. So stay on land, everybody. Do not walk in the water, and we'll be fine. What's in the wicker basket? A juicy apple. Yes, but look at the symbol under the juicy apple. Skull and crossbones for 10 turns. So it's single use. So this is like it's like out of a fairy tale. This is like a poison apple. Oh, that's cool to know about Scratch. Who has the ball right now? Is it me? Or did we leave it back at camp? I thought I had the ball. Whoever has the ball, shouldn't they have the picture to call Scratch? Or is
Sharp
it
as ever.
Will? Oh wait, he gave it to Karlach last.
Making me sweat.
Yeah, there it is. Hey, Scratch.
At least things have stayed interesting. I have to keep going.
Walk across the land, everybody. Walk across the land. So there's 3 sheep here we haven't talked about. Or talked to. And I'm not seeing any more. I'm not going to walk across the water here. That looks like death. Although... maybe just one of us should try. Oh, you know me. Those are hard to get to, so there's got to be something interesting in them. Maybe we can go around somehow and get closer so there's less water to have to wade through. Then I can split up and just send one of us. Okay, we went through here and it was safe. So let's take this right path and see if we can find a way over towards those crates that I saw. Ooh, is this closer? That's a heck of a lot closer. Do I dare? Do I dare? Oh man, they're just staring me in the face. Now, you know, this is probably where I can use one of those, just to be safe if I wanted to. The Misty Step or whatever potions. But... oh, that's the other thing we forgot.
I was ripe with magic.
This little guy. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm going to
live in more interesting times.
I'm going to wade across, and then if I face an explosion, well, that's just mean. Nobody else will get hurt. No failed perceptions yet. Oh, you've got to be. Well, maybe
Swift as my feet can carry
is there
me.
something on land over here? Yeah, actually, you're right. Actually, when walking in an area like that, I really should just do that to help my perception rolls. But it doesn't look like there's anything over here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And I failed my perception anyway. So there's something over here. And since I walked over okay, you guys want to join me? Watch them all blow up. Do you guys not have perception like I did?
Well met.
It must be something really hard to perceive. Oh, I can't reach. So Will, can you get over there? You failed.
No time to rest.
Karlak.
Come on, let's
Oh wait,
go.
I mean I gotta cast it on you. Oh, not me. She's got to move over there.
Shy? Something over there.
So something in the ground right in front of us. There's probably some little hole in the ground, and We do have that spell of gaseous form, but why, if I perceived it, can I not see or hover over it and tell what it is? That's what I want to know. Well, we got something there, but it just doesn't seem to.
No one's stopped me yet.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to intrigue me enough. Is there any other place we want to get to over here? This looks like a...
I need to find a way forward.
You know, swamps are like this. Look at that. Hiss, Ribbit, hiss. Is that like a... Is there a frog, a fake frog over here too? Hiss, Ribbit, hiss. Oh, there's the frog. Karlach front and center.
If you insist.
Yeah, I see a frog we got to talk to over here. An addled frog.
Green leaves, shallow water. Green leaves, shallow water.
Wait, there's green leaves and shallow water all around you.
No. Yes. Green leaves, shallow water.
A chill runs up your spine. There is something wrong with this creature. Very wrong.
Burn. Bleed. Kill.
Uh-oh, is it going to attack me now? No? The hag. The hag put a spell on you, as what I'm assuming.
Kill.
He wants me to kill it. Uh-oh, no. He's gonna... Uh-oh, here we go. Ah! Okay. We got ourselves a little problem here. Houston, we have a problem. He has 25 hit points. And he has a mirrored image, so this may not even be... That may not even be him. Right? Because it says mirror image, second mirror image, or is it just going to be... Yeah, Scratch is gone. If Scratch dies, do we ever get to see him again? Oh my god, we call him for the first ever time and he's gone. Jeez. Karlach, you're supposed to take better care of the pet. 5% high defense. So we got to figure out what is it about this thing. It has mirror images. That's why we can't see him. The mirror image distracts attackers, increasing the spellcaster's armor class by 3. When the caster successfully evades an attack, one of the images disappears. So there's mirror images out here. Okay, long rest. At least we get Scratch back. So obviously he does toxic secretions. He is resistant to acid and poison. Well, I bet you he's not resistant to fire and ice and lightning and all that then. So what we got to do is apparently start... Because look at his strength right there. It's so low. But look at his dexterity. He has armor class. 29 is the armor... Oh, that's why! His armor class is 20 freaking 9. Oh, baby. That's interesting. So that means if I kill this, there will be a... This is a mirror image, and when I kill it, there will be another, or do I have to kill... Because I don't see any mirror images anywhere else. So, Karlach, I'm going to just enrage you, since you're the only one without poison. I bet you this is the first time you ever enraged yourself against a frog, Karlach. How much you wanna bet?
I'm going to enjoy this.
And we missed. And it's, did we remove one mirror? Well, one mirror image is gone. So actually, that's what we gotta do. Somehow, except I cannot get out of the way for more of us to attack. So I guess we just gotta attack again. You're the healthy one, Karlach. Now let's see what Gale can do from a distance. No, not your little pal. Gale, let's see what you can do. We don't want to do anything poison related. Yeah, your spells are going to be killer to... So this is one where you just have to use the magic missile to at least try to get rid of a mirror form. And what mirror form are we down to? We are not... 11 to 25, so we didn't quite get rid of the mirror form. What I think I need to do, however, is do something like this. As we stand here in the poison. Let's see how far I can go. Can I reach? Will I get poisoned moving through the poison? So maybe I should jump out first. So I'm not standing in the middle of the poison and take a slash. Why is it making me go there to attack? Why? Oh, because Karlach's in the way. Karlach, is there any way...
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Is there any way I can make you move? Now that your turn's over? No. I should not have ended your turn until I was done. So,
survival is all that matters.
Can I guess I cannot squeeze through here. Oh, maybe I can. But I missed. Oh, so there's only oh, the one thing that hit was Gale. So we injured the main thing, but our misses are getting rid of the mirror image, which I think should slowly make it easier the way I understand this little bugger.
No holding back.
It should make it easier for us to hit them. Well, you know what we like now, although it's high defense, but what the hey. Aw, poor frog. There was probably something more to the frog than meets the eye, huh? Hey, Ost, how you doing? Good to see you dropping in. Well, the way you typed it, Mike, it looks like you said you're welcoming the audit. I don't need this. I don't need to get audited tonight. So, Mike, now that we've killed it, maybe you can tell me what creature was under a spell. I got the sense that this creature was under a spell, and it was trying to tell us something, and yet, because I was stubbornly trying to keep talking to it, I had to kill it instead. Was it indeed something I could have rescued under different circumstances instead of killing it? Probably. I think a short rest is called for right about now. There, much better. About the only good thing from that is Will has some extra, you know, the dark one's blessing for taking damage. So if any small things, but we lost our dog until the next long rest.
Light on my feet.
But that frog said hiss, so it's almost like it was a snake. This swamp is Bizarro land, is what it is. Okay, so what do we have here? Shabby wooden doors. So this is this made reference to a tea house, and there's a let's explore around the grounds before we enter the tea house. How about that? Since there's something weird going on in this swamp. The sheep are not what they seem to be. The frog was not what he seemed to be. And we have a guy over here. Is he a guy? Is he what he seems to be? Let's go find let's go find out who this guy is.
I need a quick word.
Ah, a fellow wanderer. Forgive the aroma.
You catch a waft of something foul, metallic, and sickly sweet.
Powdered iron vine. Most monsters will think twice before making a meal of me. An old hunter's trick. If you can't mask your scent, spoil it.
So, who are you?
Today, the same as you. A humble supplicant, come to bargain with the lady of this house. That is why you came to her lair, I take it, to bargain.
The lady of this house? It's a tea house, hardly a lair. Yeah, I was unable to talk it down. I was trying to talk it down, Oz, but I failed, and we took hurt because of it, but we'll survive. It's a tea house, hardly a lair.
A charming sight, to be sure. But the prettiest web still has a spider sitting at its center. Her kind have hidden among us since the first darkness, and their knowledge is matched only by their spite. Know how to ask, and they'll share that knowledge. If you're fool enough to pay their price.
Yeah. How about you speak plainly to me? Apparently I need some plain speaking in this swamp.
A powerful friend, a terrible foe. That I cannot decide for you. For my part, I need her knowledge. The thing I hunt has gone to ground. If she can tell me how to flush him out, I'll pay whatever price she asks.
Yeah, as a paladin, I'd advise against helping such a creature thrive. We've seen what she can do with those two dead brothers. What quarry could be worth that price?
Truth is like a blade, my friend. We can arm ourselves with it, or just as easily find it pressed against our throat. I would not put you in danger.
Sorry about that slight pause. I had to let Chichka out of the room. He decided he's had enough Baldur's Gate for tonight. Or just as you find it pressed against our throat, I would not put you in danger. Yeah, your coyness is getting boring. Why don't you just tell me? That requires charisma. They both do. But I have a much better chance to persuade, even with my low charisma. So there we go. Let's try a little persuasion to find out what he's talking. What the heck are you talking about? I think we did it. And we didn't even get all minimum rolls. I think we would have done it with the minimum guidance and everything, but we did it.
No, this duty is mine alone. But for such an offer, an answer at least is owed. I hunt a vampire spawn called Astarion.
Ah!
I'm bound to bring him back to Baldur's Gate, alive. Though I cannot swear to his condition once my tribe are done with him. Is he known to you?
Do I tell the truth? What is your... Yeah, let's get more information before I say anything about knowing him. Yeah, Astarion is wanted. Or maybe his quote-unquote owner sent this guy out to try and retrieve him.
My people were recently attacked in the night. Our camp set upon by a band of vampire spawn. In the chaos of battle, one of them stole away with our children. We've been searching for them ever since.
Huh.
We believe this Astarion knows exactly what happened that night and where to find our little ones. If captured, my people will make him talk. So I ask again, is he known to you?
This is interesting. Because that doesn't sound like... It said a band of spawn. It doesn't sound like Astarion because he's been with us for so long. I have a feeling if I say you can give up your hunt, Astarion's under my protection, I have a feeling we have a battle ahead of us. Because he will, I assume, try to fight us to get the location of where this guy is, or where Astarion is. And then I could also just say, well, I've met him, but he didn't seem like the type to come quietly. Well, you know what? We all got the illithid thing. We're kind of a little band here. I'm going to go and risk what I think could lead to a fight. And he was pretty strong, 83 hit points. And I forgot to put the little guy in hiding. But let's I'm going what might lead into a fight.
I see. Your loyalty is admirable, but misplaced. His kind have charm beyond our mortal means to resist. I can show you who he truly is, if you will just tell me where to find him.
No, I'm not going to tell him how to find my camp, though. I'm going to do the upright, honorable paladin thing, and we are going to say, I'm not going to help you find him, back off. Or maybe I should attack and... Yeah, I think either way we roll for initiative on these two choices.
Astarion has quite the friend in you. I'll make sure he knows that.
They approve here.
Can't fault you for that.
Oh, so we didn't get into a fight.
It doesn't sit right.
And my teamies pretty much liked me.
To bite me later.
Is there anything else he has to say?
Go ahead. The lady of the house awaits.
Yeah, well, we're not going to change our minds. He's part of our crew, whether you like him, faults and all. And I'm going to go pick up this dagger root.
For more?
Okay, Mike, what did you think? I thought we'd get into battle. Is there a way just by words and talking to him that it could have broken into a fight? That's interesting. Yeah, I think there would have been no hiding him if he had been part of the team. That would have been interesting. I'm almost inclined to go back to camp and switch someone out and bring Astarion with us to see what happens. You know what I mean? So this can lead to a fight, just words. We just didn't choose the right words. Let's check out the well. Last time we had a well.
Fresh, sweet-smelling water gurgles gently below.
No, I'm not going to drink from it. There's something wrong. There's something wrong with this place, and I am not going to drink from the well. Now, we have an open door with a nice tea house patio back here. Or do we just go in, knock on the front door? It almost tempts me to go get Astarion and come back. Problem is, who would I trade out? Because that guy looked like he would have some skills. Maybe you let Will sit down and bring Astarion back and have a little fight with the guy and do it in order to ultimately protect Astarion in the long run. I could see my character doing something upright and honorable like that. Just like we didn't lie to the guy. Oh, I would let Astarion attack. I would not feel comfortable. I mean, he's part of our team. You know, as bizarre as he is, I don't necessarily care for any certain people on our little squad here, our group of, whatever you want to call us, campmates, we'll just say. But I would stand up for any of them, even Shadowheart, even the ones I'm not as fond of, lae'zel, I would. Oh, and so he actually did. Yeah, but then I would be able to find out more. I'm going to have to ask him about this guy when we get back to camp. But what I think we're going to do, I think the hag is probably inside. That's my best guess. I think this is her place. We kind of know that from passing the dead bodies of the brothers. So rather than at the end of our stream time get into the thick of things, I think this is a good stopping point, and then we start dealing with the hag opening next live stream on Saturday. That is my thinking. Hope you all agree. But I think this is just makes for a nice cutting point here. Oh, I could go. Oh, I see. Do you want me to have Astarion come back? I could go back to camp, get Astarion, and come back. Is that what you're saying? It's still going to take me too long to fight the guy. So I'll tell you what. Well, I'll in the Discord I'll put it up to vote, or maybe I'll put it out on the channel community page too. Give you guys a vote. Go get Astarion, bring him back to fight the guy, or more like ask Astarion about him. Okay. Oh, yeah, so we could be standing there with Astarion and say, Astarion? Astarion who? I don't know who you're talking about. As long as Astarion doesn't smile so we can see his fangs. then he might be fooled, right? Interesting. So, yeah, I'll put it up to a vote, see how people want to go. Well, actually, while we're doing it, let's just go back and talk to Astarion. Because we can always come right back here when we're done. And that'll do what you want us to do and see what Astarion has to say about the guy. Or if it gives me an option to even ask him about him.
I had another visit from that dream figure.
What?
I take it you did too. It claims that if we infiltrate the heart of the cult that's giving out these parasites, we'll find the answers we're looking for. It gave me another gift, too. Just like it did the first time it appeared. Rather generous, if you ask me.
So, we apparently never talked to Astarion after that one dream night. I talked to everybody in my party, but I did not talk to everybody that wasn't in our party at that moment. So that's why we're getting this conversation. So, to infiltrate the cult, we must be discreet. The tadpole can help us with that. And whatever's at the heart of the cult, we have to find it. Yeah. 1 or 2. I'll go 1.
And if that fails, then there's always killing them quietly. Now, was there anything else?
Now, tell me about your history. So there's no question here. apparently... Oh, wait, there he is. I met a monster hunter in the swamp. He was looking for you. There we go.
What? Who? What happened?
He wanted to capture you and bring you back to Baldur's Gate. He was a Gur named Gandrel. You're safe. Now tell me why you have a hunter on your tail. There we go. I saved you. I saved you, but I need to know what's going on.
Why? Because Cazador sent him. Why else? Tell me about this hunter. He obviously wasn't a vampire. Was he dragonborn? An orc? Something ferocious, surely.
Human. A mild-mannered Gur named Gandrel.
A Gur? A monster-hunting vagabond? Pah! His people are the reason I'm like this. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Saved you by turning you into a vampire slave? And yeah, why would monster hunters serve Cazador? Something's not right with this story of his. Number 4, he appeared just when you needed him. Sounds convenient.
Maybe. Maybe he was just drawn to the smell of blood. The point is, I have history with these barbarians. Cazador's sending a message. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
Yeah, but why capture you? Why not just kill you?
Maybe he wants to make an example of me, to show what happens to runaways. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me.
Yeah, sounds like he won't let you go easily. Should I be concerned?
Concerned? Do you know the power Vampire Lord possesses? He can change shape, turn into mist, call walls to do his bidding, shrug off blows like they're nothing. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you.
Uh-huh. So what would you suggest?
First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we kill his lackeys, he'll just send more. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. We can probably make an exception for Will. Probably.
Ha ha ha! Aha. That's interesting. So I don't know that you can't believe everything you hear from Astarion. And on that note, we'll leave to go back there. And I'll still put out a vote. Should we go back with Astarion and face-to-face meet this guy and deal with things up front? Maybe get a different story from Astarion? I'm assuming we can take this hunter out if we fight with Astarion. Or is this story best left alone and we just go for the hag? That's the kind of thing I'll put up for a vote. Look in the Discord. I'll even put it on the community page and give you guys an option on how you want to start out next live stream, the one we have on Saturday. And I'm still undecided for Saturday whether it'll be the, more than likely Saturday will be the 6 p.m. or start my time or the old time. But if everybody starts liking the later 7 o'clock my time start, the hour later start, I may start shifting everything there. So we'll see. But anyway, as it stands now, we're done tonight. So here's the schedule. I think it will have a violent option. I think there would be a violent option. It'd be interesting to see if the guy has anything different to say with Astarion standing right next to us. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds interesting. I'll make sure I'm not the one leading the party at that point. How about, yeah, that sounds interesting. So we'll put a little vote out before Saturday's live stream. I don't even have it on the schedule yet. I don't update that till Thursday, or right before our Thursday stream. So I'll put it out probably by tomorrow. We'll get a little vote going and see how I already see how you guys want it to go. So. But I'll still put it out there for everybody else. But I think we want to have a little fun with Astarion is the way it's sounding right now. So hope you enjoyed it. Thank you, everybody. It was fun having a new face drop in at one point, and he picked the right time to come in when Alatriste, we'll say, was here, so he could tell him about the dark side of the game and playing that way. So that was kind of fun. Now I'll have to go back because I really didn't stay up with your conversation when he was here before. Mihal, or I don't even remember the last name, but that was cool to have a new face drop in. That was kind of fun. Hey, Aus, thank you too for dropping in and saying hi. We had a lot of little drop-ins tonight, so it was kind of fun. And we'll see y'all next time. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching. And I do hope to see y'all next time. Ciao, everybody.